We appreciate your concern, Stephen, but it's not the Scarlet Witch that we fear. From our experience, the greatest danger to the multiverse, it turns out, is Doctor Strange.
What's goody, multiverse mavens? Welcome back to Blerd. You heard, the channel where we dive deep into Marvel lore and ask the big questions, with the side of laughs, of course. Today we're tackling a wild theory. Is Doctor Strange responsible for all the multiversal incursions in the MCU? Yes, you heard that right. We're putting the bill for this whole multiverse madness on Stephen Strange's tab. From messing with time in Endgame to botching spells and bringing back witches, Strange might be the domino that knocked over everything. Buckle up, true believers. This is going to be one Eye of Agamotto opening ride. Let's start at the beginning, or rather the Endgame. Remember Avengers Endgame? Doctor Strange had already broken the rules back in his first movie by using the Time Stone to bargain with Dormammu. Mordo warned him,
"You still think there will be no consequences, Strange? We broke our rules just like her. The bill comes due. Always."
the bill comes due always. And did Strange listen? Nope. By Endgame, Strange is orchestrating a 1 in 14 million timeline where the Avengers mess with the time and Infinity Stones like they're toys. He looked into the future, gave Tony Stark that crucial nod, and essentially green-lit time travel shenanigans. Mordo's worst nightmare, right?
Oh my God.
Mordo's probably somewhere face palming like, "I told you so, Steven." He literally warned, "No consequences, Strange. We broke our rules. The bill comes due always." Messing with the natural law was a big no-no, but Strange was out here doing whatever it took to stop Thanos. Admirable, sure, but it fractured the cosmic order. Think of Strange's time meddling as the first domino that tipped over the rest. Reality had to foot the bill for Strange's choices, and the multiverse started feeling the strain. Fast forward to Peter Parker's post-Endgame woes. In Spider-Man No Way Home, our genius Doctor Strange decides to help a teenager with a simple memory wipe spell.
Okay, let's not change the parameters of this spell anymore while I'm casting
Okay, I'm done.
it.
I'm done. I swear I'm done. I'm done.
Harmless, right? Wrong. Peter's one little request turned into a cosmic catastrophe. Strange's spell got botched big time, cracking open the multiverse. We got classic Spidey villains and 2 extra Spider-Men popping into the MCU as a result, because that spell unleashed the multiverse and brought in characters from other universes. I mean, Wong literally told him, "Leave me out of this," but Strange was like, "Nah, I got this. I remember basic magic 101. Next thing you know, reality's falling apart over the Statue of Liberty. We had Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Electro, the whole sinister buffet crashing the party. For a guy who's supposed to guard reality, Strange sure left the door wide open. Here's the kicker. That cracked spell nearly caused an incursion. In the finale, the boundaries between worlds were so busted that literally everybody who knew Peter Parker across the multiverse started trying to come through. Strange had to frantically seal the rift before a full-on collision of universes happened. According to insider info, the multiversal rift at the end of No Way Home is likely the incursion Clea later shows up to fix. Yup, Strange's little helping Peter moment might have directly led to an incursion event. Marvel is even hinting that Strange will be blamed for the multiverse chaos in the upcoming Avengers storylines. I've made tons of videos about that, a few on the channel. I'll link some at the end of this. In other words though, Strange really put the curse in Sorcerer with that spell gone wrong. Next up on the domino list is something a bit more cosmic. Ever wonder how Captain Marvel's glow up and a teen fangirl from Jersey City tie into multiversal incursions? Well, connect those dots. Carol Danvers' heroics inspired Kamala Khan to become Miss Marvel, and Kamala's family heirloom, that funky bangle, turned out to be a key to interdimensional mayhem. In the Miss Marvel series, that bangle already sent Kamala time traveling back to the 1940s once. But the real craziness happens in the Marvels. Kamala teams up with Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau, and their powers get entangled. Long story short, a Kree villain, Hai Darben, uses a pair of bangles to rip open a hole in space-time. Monica tries to fix that tear in reality, and guess what? She ends up sucked into another universe entirely. That's right, Kamala's bling essentially helped blow a hole in the universe. The result? Monica lands in a parallel universe with mutants. In the Marvel's post-credit scene, Monica wakes up in a hospital bed and is greeted by none other than Hank McCoy, Beast. Yes, the X-Men Beast, played by Kelsey Grammer, no less. He straight up tells her she's in a world where the X-Men exist. Our MCU just bridged to the Fox X-Men verse because of that interdimensional rip. Talk about domino effect. From Carol inspiring Kamala, to Kamala's bangle tearing reality, to Monica meeting mutants. Somewhere the TVA are pulling out there. This all traces back to our pal Doctor Strange indirectly. If the multiversal walls weren't already weakened by Strange's antics, perhaps that bangle wouldn't have caused such a cosmic oopsie. At this point, Strange is like the gift that keeps on giving. Headaches to the multiverse. Now for the third domino, and it's a doozy. Doctor Strange, in his infinite wisdom, decided to bring Wanda Maximoff back into the mix. Post WandaVision, Wanda was chilling. Okay, she was brooding on a farm, reading the Darkhold and trying to cope with losing her kids. Enter Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness. He comes knocking for Wanda's help, unwittingly revealing America Chavez, a kid with the power to hop multiverses. Now, this was like ringing the dinner bell for a starving witch. Wanda goes full Scarlet Witch berserker mode. She hunts America Chavez across dimensions to steal her power, and in the process tears through reality like it's tissue paper. We see Kamar-Taj get wrecked, sorcerers obliterated, and Wanda dreamwalking into her own variant on Earth 838. Poor Illuminati never stood a chance. By dragging Wanda back into action, Strange basically lit the fuse on a powder keg. He turned a grieving Avenger into a multiversal threat overnight. Let's not forget, Strange himself kept breaking rules in MON 2. Desperate to stop Wanda, he used the Darkhold to dreamwalk into a corpse. Zombie Strange, anyone? That kind of forbidden move is exactly what can trigger an incursion. In fact, by the film's end, Clea shows up and tells Strange his actions caused an incursion that they need to fix. At first, some of us thought this incursion might have been from Strange's Dormammu time loop long ago, but nope. Evidence points back to that Spider-Man spell incident as the incursion in question. Either way, Strange's record is looking pretty bad here. He violated reality again to stop Wanda, and Wanda herself nearly collapsed 2 universes in her rampage. Had Wanda succeeded in taking over her alternate self and staying in that universe with her kids, it could have ended in an incursion, the collision or erasure of entire realities. So to recap, Strange poked the witch's nest and out came a multiversal war. Great job, Steven. Even his variants are disasters. Remember, in one universe, Strange caused an incursion and got his third eye for it. And in another, What If and Earth 838, his ego literally destroyed entire worlds. The Illuminati Strange and Sinister Strange prove that Strange is often the biggest threat to reality. Our 616 Strange might be more heroic, but he's making all the same mistakes just with good intentions. After looking at all of these dominoes, one thing is clear. Baron Mordo was right all along. You mess with time, the bill comes due. Doctor Strange's reckless use of forbidden magic set off a chain of reaction. Timeline tampering in Endgame, a botched Spider-Man spell, a magic bangle ripping holes in reality, Wanda's multiverse rampage. Each event made the multiverse weaker, leading to incursions looming over the MCU. Mordo warned Strange and us back in 2016 that
You still think there will be no consequences, Strange? We broke our rules just like her. The bill comes due. Always.
You still think there will be no consequences, Strange? Well, now we're seeing those consequences play out in Phase 4 and beyond. All the multiversal madness, it circles back to Stephen Strange. Marvel seems to be intentionally building the narrative that Strange is to blame for the current state of the multiverse. And with Avengers Secret Wars on the horizon and Avengers Doomsday, our sorcerer, not Supreme, might have to answer for his cosmic crimes. So is Doctor Strange the multiverse menace, or just a well-meaning wizard who keeps messing up? Probably a bit of both. One thing's for sure, the next time Strange hears Mordo say the bill comes due, he better have his wallet ready, because that tab is astronomical. Before we wrap up this mind-bending theory, I got 2 hot videos you need to check out. Trust me, they're all juicy as the multiverse gossip we just spilled. First video, Black Panther 3 rumors will shock Marvel fans. We break down the latest rumors about Black Panther 3 that will leave you gasping. Wakanda's future might be wild. You don't want to miss that scoop. The next video, Marvel just dropped massive Avengers Doomsday news that changes everything. Yes, Marvel dropped some bombshell news about an event called Avengers Doomsday, and it changes everything we thought about the next Avengers Saga. We've got the full breakdown in that video. Go check it out. Check those out on our channel. Links will be in the description and at the end screen. Trust me, you'll want to be on the loop with these ones. Also, if you had fun on this ride and learned something new about why you maybe should side-eye Doctor Strange a little, smash that like button and subscribe to Blerd You Heard for more deep dives and laughs. We love exploring Marvel's lore, connecting crazy dots, and keeping it real for fellow fans. Also, come hang out with us on social media. Follow Blerd You Heard on Facebook, Threads, and Twitter, or X, whatever we call it now, for updates and extra content. We keep the conversation going there. Join our YouTube membership to become part of the inner circle. We got 2 tiers, New Mutants at just 99 cents. You'll get cool loyalty badges next to your name, early access to videos, and members only chat perks. And the X-Men tier at $2.99, which includes exclusive content, behind the scenes goodies, and shout outs in our videos. It's a great way to support the channel and get some awesome perks. Who doesn't want to level up to X-Men status, am I right? As always, thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Do you think Strange is to blame for the multiverse chaos, or is it just one of those things when you save the world? Let's chat it out, and until next time, remember, the bill always comes due. So let's make sure Tony Stark left a big tip for Doctor Strange reality bending services. Peace out, stay blerdy, gang.